Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you from?
Good afternoon. I am Dipender. I am from Uttarkasi, which is in Uttarakhand, and currently I am living in Dehradun.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Let me just pull up the session notes and then we shall continue, okay?
Okay, ma'am. No problem.
Okay, so as I can see, your topic of the day is bucket list. So you tell me, do you understand what is a bucket list?
I think whichever we have or we can think we want to do these things, whichever things we have in our mind, whichever things we want to do, I think that can be our bucket list or
So not whichever things, whatever things. Okay? Whatever
yeah.
things we have in our mind or whatever things that we want to do is what you consider to be a bucket list, right? So tell me, what is on your bucket list if you have any?
I think first of all I want to be a good speaker or I want to be a fluent in English. And second thing is I am also working on my writing skills. So I want to be a good writing skills. I can say I want to get a good writing skill. I want to
I
do
want to get
in
good
future.
in writing skills. Okay, you cannot good
Yeah,
writing
good.
skills.
Yeah, good in writing. So I'm working on that, and also I want to be a good speaker, or I can be fluent in. I want to be a fluent in English. So if I will be able to do that, maybe I can get a good job, and I can do interview in a uh, MNC companies, or I can
Yeah.
communicate with the international clients as well. So I think that is in my bucket list right now, which I am trying to focusing on those things. So maybe I
Okay.
will get that soon. So I am just working on those, or I will
Okay, so
get
you're
that.
right now working on those. Okay. Okay, moving ahead, you tell me anything that was originally in your bucket list, but now you have already accomplished it.
I think I have lots of things in the my bucket list, and never even I single I able to achieve, because whenever I was a kid, so I want to I that time I thought I want to go in a JNV, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, because I was belong to in a rural area, so
I
there is
belonged
no good.
to a rural area.
Yeah, I belongs to in a rural area, so there is no good schools or good education as well. So I thought I want to join that on that time. I thought so, but I unable to do that
Okay.
because uh, I gave entrance exam, but I was unable to uh, do that and crack the exam. So I I thought I gave another entrance exam, which is a scholarship exam, which
Okay.
is in only in conducted in the Uttarakhand. That is Sivanand
Okay.
Nautiyal scholarship exam. So I thought, why not? I gave exam and I can get some scholarship for my expenses, or I can buy something for my study. And I another time I was not able to do that on that time. So
At that
then
time,
I
not
thought,
on that time.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, at that time, and then I thought I will give another exam, which is also a scholarship exam, Go Talent. So that is basically I got 85% in my eighth standard, so I was eligible to fill the form to for that scholarship exam. So I filled a form, but I am unable to do again. So lots of the things I thought in my mind, but I am not even single I able to achieve. And then after completing my 12th, I thought I will give national eligibility come the entrance test, which is a NEET, and I thought I want to become a doctor. Or I came Dehradun and I joined a company. I can say a coaching, and
Mm-hmm.
then when I was joined coaching completely, all the things are working properly, or I am studying well. But unfortunately, COVID came, and then I am not able to continue my studies. So
Mm-hmm.
lots of problem happen. So that at that time, so I am unable to crack the exams, and
I was
after
unable to crack the
yeah,
exam.
I was unable to crack the exam, and after then, my mother, a problem happened in my family because my mother's nerve blockage happened in my mother's foot, so
Okay.
she was unable to walk at that time. So I uh, lots of money we invest in the
Mm-hmm.
hospitals. So finally she is well, but we lost lots of money. So I am
Yes.
unable to pursue my graduation as well. So then I try to find a job, and
Mm-hmm.
I find a job as a CCE, customer care executive in Bajaj Finance. So I did job 3 months, but I am not satisfied with that. I was not satisfied with that at that time, and then I switched my job, and I also did job in data entry as a data entry operator
Mm-hmm.
in ISUN, and that is a text process. We did job there, and I did the job there, and then I move in another company, which is annotation company. I did job as an annotator there, and at 30 August, I lost my job because I have a 1 year contract there. And right
Okay.
now, I am searching for the job, and I am also pursuing my graduation, so I have to pay my own fee as well. So,
Mhm.
yeah, lots of the problem I have, but yeah, this is a life we have to uh, be with those phases. So maybe in
Exactly.
future I will do well. So yeah.
Yes, definitely. You'll do better. Yeah, so see, I'll tell you one thing on the basis of our conversation. There's few things that I will like to point out, okay? First thing that I will like to tell you is that your sentence formation is okay. You're able to form sentences, you're also able to structure them properly. You're doing good with that. Okay, but one place where you have to definitely improve a little is your, like, the way you are talking. I'll tell you what I mean by that. What I mean is that, see, when we write something, we keep this in mind that okay, we have to take a full stop, or maybe, like, there has to be a comma somewhere. But when you speak, these punctuations still exist. Just because you're speaking does not mean the punctuations does not exist at all. So what you do is you, like, you keep on talking in one flow. There is no pause when you're talking. Like, I'll give you an example. See, like, I'm telling you right now, what I am doing is I take a pause. But how you talk is, I don't, like, if I had to read out something. 1 second, let me read out. If I was talking like you are talking like this. Everyone has many dreams and goals to accomplish before they die. Everyone has different ways of maintaining a bucket list, prompt bucket list. You don't stop anywhere. All right, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is one place where you have to improve. Okay, take pauses, because definitely pauses are important. Now, I am not telling you that you have to say my name is Dipendra Singh full stop. No, it does not work like that, right? But what you have to do is, my name is Dipendra Singh, I work for this company. You just count, say, one in your head, and then you start the next sentence. Okay, this is how you learn. This is how, like, I was taught when I was in school that, this is how how you take pauses. If it's a full stop, you count one, two in your head, and if it's a comma, you just count one in your head, because comma is a smaller pause, and full stop is a bigger pause. Okay, And next thing which I will tell you, where you should definitely work a little bit, is your grammar. Now, since you talk in just one single flow without any pause, that is why you tend to make more grammatical mistakes, because you are not paying attention to what type of grammar you are speaking. Okay, now I wouldn't say that all that you were speaking was grammatically incorrect. No, it wasn't like that. Definitely, there were a few mistakes, and at few times you were speaking absolutely fine. But you have to make sure that those few times and those few mistakes also do not happen. Okay, because ultimately, correct English is what you want to speak, right? So I would suggest what you can do is you can develop a reading habit or a listening habit. Now again, it's up to your preference. If you like reading, then do one thing. When you read, try to record yourself and listen to it. Okay, and see if you are taking the pauses. In this way, if you read and you like, obviously when you read, you'll be able to see, okay, there is a comma here, so I need to take a pause. There's a full stop here, so again, I need to take a pause. So record yourself for a few times and see if you are improving or not, because when you listen to yourself, you'll be able to understand what I am talking about. Okay. Yeah, and for grammar also, I'll tell you, when you read, obviously the sentences are written in correct English, so you will also have more, like, clarity of what how sentences are framed with correct grammar. Okay. So yeah, this would be my advice or suggestion, whatever you may call it, for you. One is you have to work on your grammar, and two is you have to work a little on your pauses. Take a few pauses, all right? So yeah, these would be my suggestions for you. Now you tell me if you have any questions.
So what you used to do, what did you used to do when you are in a learning phase, when you don't know that much about the language, or how do you be in a fluent speaker, or you can
Okay.
communicate well with the peoples. So
Not
what
peoples,
did
people.
you, yeah, what
There
did
is no
you do
peoples. Yeah.
to,
Okay. See, I'll tell you one thing. This is a one question that I've got several times of what did I do? I have not done anything. Okay, I have learned English since the age I was 4. That is when I started going to school. Okay. So it was
oh,
since
so
then
you
I have learned.
basically you used to study in a English medium school, so you
Exactly.
uh, don't have that much difficulties. So
Yes, and
we
like
are,
like I have learned Hindi, I have also learned English. My native tongue is Hindi. Okay, I speak Hindi at home, and like I have learned Hindi, like how you start with alphabets, I have also learned English in the same way. Because when I was learning Hindi alphabets, I was also learning English alphabets. So it was like a simultaneous process.
yes, I
All
can
right.
understand that, but because we used to study in a Hindi medium school, so we are not that much focusing on English. We are just every exam we are we used to do in Hindi, so we actually don't much focus on English. So we did not focus that much when we was in a school. So
We were in school.
we yeah, we were in school, so we actually did not focus that much on English, because actually we mostly focus on in Hindi or Sanskrit. So little bit I know Sanskrit, and little bit I know Hindi. But Hindi I know very well, but Sanskrit I know little bit, and English, if I am working on that, how to communicate, so little bit I know about the English. Whenever I passed 12th, after passing 12th, I realized English is important to communicate with the foreign people. So that's why foreign people. So we have to learn English if we want to communicate with the foreign people. So
So you don't say foreign people, they are called foreigners. Okay.
yeah,
Like we
foreigners.
don't say India people, right? We say Indians. Indians means people from India. So foreigners, it means people from foreign country. Okay.
Yeah. So if
Uh-huh.
we want to talk with the foreigners, so English is necessary, I can say.
Yes,
So lots of
definitely. And also
MNC.
it's like a global language. So yeah,
Yeah,
I can understand that.
I also gave interview in a MNC company. They want fluent English. So
Uh-huh.
actually, they have a 3 round of interview. First
Interviews,
is
yeah.
HR round, and second is manager round, and third is Watson round. So
Okay.
basically, I crack only one round. So in second round, they give me a one topic and they told me, tell me something about this. And I can say somewhere I made mistake, I think. So
Mm-hmm.
I realize why not I work on my grammar or my fluency as well, because somewhere I stuck and I I was not able to uh, say properly on I properly in front of them, and little bit
Yeah.
hesitation
Uh-huh.
I had on that time. So
At
I
that
never
time, not on that time.
yeah, at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these are the problems
Yeah, I
till
can.
now.
Yeah, I
But
can
yeah,
completely understand.
I am working on that. Maybe in future I will be a good speaker
Definitely. Yes,
like you.
definitely. Thank you so much. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. It's not like, like I mentioned, it is not a problem. It is a something which is solvable. It's not like a question that does not have an answer. It is not like that. It definitely can be easily overcome with practice. And see, learning English isn't rocket science. It's not very difficult like physics or chemistry. You don't have to understand so much. English is simple. Like, it's simple. Once you start talking in the language, you will get better. But like I mentioned, pay a little bit of attention to grammar, because you constantly make quite a few grammatical mistakes. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this would be my suggestion. Now you tell me if you have anything to ask me.
So are you working somewhere or you because I looked in your
Sorry,
I
I did
can
not hear
say
your question. Your voice is breaking.
are you working somewhere or you are a student? Because in your I can say your profile I looked you are studying last year.
Yes, yes, yes. I was in last year. I just completed, so I have to update it there. Yeah, I just completed my graduation last month, so I have to update that. I just completed my bachelor's degree.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for having this session, and you have a
Thank you.
great
It's a
day.
nice to talking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind wishes.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and you
Thank
have
you.
a good day.
Okay. Thank you.